Hey y'all, we are back for another day. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for another day of Vlogmas. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I love you guys. And so I just wanted to give a quick message of both warning and encouragement. And we're going to use the story of Joseph. So if you don't know the story of Joseph, Joseph was given a dream by God. And this dream that was given to Joseph by God caused him to be persecuted. It caused him to be betrayed. It caused him to be lied on. It caused a lot of turmoil. And that's what happens a lot of times. It's pain that pushes us into purpose. And the thing is, the things that normally irritate us are normally the things that we're called to. Emotions are indicators. And so sometimes it's that irritation, I think it's a pearl is formed because the sand irritates, so it's that thing that it's like pain produces, irritation produces. All of this happened, but Joseph didn't complain. Like, he remained faithful to God, and he ended up in the palace where he was supposed to be. And some of the same people that betrayed him ended up needing him. And so that shows us how the humble will be exalted and the exalted will be humbled. But I just wanted to give first a message of warning. Be careful how you treat people, because you never know when you may need that person, and you never know who God may be using, and who God will use in future seasons. So be very mindful, and we even see that with the life of Christ. The world rejected him, but he was the rejected stone that became the chief cornerstone, because we know that he's our Savior. And we know that he's always had favor with God. I just want to warn you guys to be very mindful of how you treat people. But I also want to encourage the dreamers, those that have been given dreams like Joseph. Don't harden your heart. There will be a time where the people that are persecuting you will need you. However, know that you are being used by God, and know that it's because God knows that he can trust and depend on you, that he is even allowing you to carry his glory. And so don't match energy. Don't treat people how they treat you. Yes, set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are important. But don't match energy, because when the time is right, God is going to fulfill every single promise he's made to you, because he's not a man that he should lie. He can't. That's not even in his nature. So he literally cannot lie. And so I want you guys to stay encouraged and know that when God gave you that dream, it was a personal call, not a conference call. I'm in a conference room right now, but it's just me, right? Just like when we study the Bible and we have those intimate moments and we sit in his presence, that's a personal call. And that's why it's important that we have that relationship with Christ. And so, I want y'all to keep building, keep dreaming, because that time is near, very near. God said not only will we share in his suffering, but we will share in his glory. And believers, hold tight. We are about to see victory. And so, and like my apostle always says, I just want to leave you with this. It's not about us, but it's not without us. So it's not about us. We're not here to fulfill personal pleasure, right? We're here to fulfill God's purpose. And yes, he will give us the desires of our hearts once they are in alignment with his, and we will be fulfilled. But we are here to ultimately carry out the plan and purpose that he has for us. And so it's not about us. It's for the people that are attached to us. It's for his glory. Our stories are for his glory. But in the same breath, it's not without us. And don't get that misconstrued, like with the fact that you think that God needs us, because God doesn't need us. God doesn't need us at all. But he wants our participation. Like, he wants us to be a part of the master plan. And so, yeah, like my apostle always says that, and it's so profound. So, again, be careful how you treat people, but also keep dreaming, because you're about to see the manifestation of it. I love you guys.